Y'all, welcome back, man, to Zone of Existence, man. Zone of Existence podcast, man. This is your host, man. I'm Shot Z.O.E. I'm glad that y'all can come and join me today. You know what I'm saying? Last time we ran this thing, right? I gave y'all, you know what I'm saying, American Snitches, episode one. You know what I'm saying? The past, the present, the future, right? We ran across characters, man, like we'll say Alpo Martinez. Everybody know Alpo Martinez. What's up, Shay Shay? I'm glad you came in. You hit that like button straight in, man. Y'all come in, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all share all this content to everybody, man, that y'all know, right? And so on and so forth, man. Hey, that's how y'all do it. You see the numbers? That's what I'm talking about, man. That's support. What's good? What's good? He said another one. No, this is a different one though. This is another one, but this is a different one. What's up, Helen? What's happening? Helen Paul, Soccer Fed. So yeah, so this is what I'm saying. And then I got this is what I'm saying. This is what I love. This is how I like the live to go, man. You know what I'm saying? This is support right here. So this is what I'm saying. Last time I was in here, I was giving y'all a take on American snitches. You know what I'm saying? The past, the present, and the future, right? We ran across characters like Alpo. You know about Alpo, man. You know what I'm saying? He the one knocked off his homeboy Richard Porter. You know what I'm saying? Certified. What's good, homie? He knocked off his homeboy Richard Porter. He paid for a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? He paid for the hit that got what's his name? Uh what the fuck his name was? Used to be with Mike Tyson and shit. His name gonna come to me. His name gonna come to me later on. But yeah, he got him knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but the thing in the end, he turned around. He snitched on his hitter, a true stand up guy, man, that was protecting him. You had people like this dude, um, Frey, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to hit Apple bad, you know what I'm saying? And Wayne Perry, he the one that was protecting Apple at the time. But we're not gonna dwell on just them. I'm just running over aspects. We talked about Ali Chip Adams. I ain't gonna say Zoe. Ali Chip Adams, you know what I'm saying? We talked about him, how he inflated stories. The Red Bone. No, I was talking about Demetrio Benson. I was talking about Demetrio Benson. That's who I was talking about. So hey, y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit that subscribe. Y'all coming in. You know what I'm saying? So in back of me, when the sleeper come on, y'all gonna see some images pop up, right? You know, I gotta have my thing ready because I don't know how this thing gonna work. This is my first time gonna do this, right? The reason why I'm doing it like this is because they tried to they they uh they stopped me from profiting off the last one because I was getting feed from other places and stuff showing it. So I'm using my own feed now. So they can't stop what I'm doing because I'm using my own feed, my own images, my own pictures, right? And so I gotta stop it because it's going through the Rolodex of my pictures, and I don't know if it's gonna show some pictures that I don't want showed up here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh yeah, the one that I did about the American snitches. Oh yeah, they made it to where I can't profit off of it, homie. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. You know, so we talked about Ali Chip Adams, you know what I'm saying, how he inflated stories and stuff, how he turned around, he took a Rule 35, you know what I'm saying, so he can get out sooner, you know what I'm saying. These cats, they holler about, oh, you know what I'm saying, they did this. Nah, I ain't no rapper, homie. Um, so they be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? My mama was locked up. My girl was locked up. My this was locked up. My that was locked up. Okay. I don't know if y'all know this guy right here, right? This guy that just popped up on my screen in the back. Do anybody know who this guy is? Well, since then nobody say, you know what I'm saying? This right here, this is George Rivera, right? He go by the name Pretty Boy, Boy George, not Pretty Boy, Boy George, right? So anyway, uh, he had a connect out of New York. You know what I'm saying? He was the plug out of New York at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? He had his crew set up real heavy. he wasn't just running around just super dangerous. We not finna look at him like he was just a super. He was hella charismatic. He had a lot of women that used to love him, and he used to push his work through the women. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like the boy, man. The way he moved, you know what I'm saying? He came up in the racks. He stayed down. He didn't snitch, you know what I'm saying? He kept it loyal. You know what I'm talking about? And he started booming and he was charismatic. He had a lot of people that followed him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he would put some heroin, cocaine, and different things. No, right now, last time I heard he was still locked up. I think they gave him a life sentence too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is what I'm saying. People like this here, this come off the rat part. You know what I'm saying? The rat portion. I don't know how he infiltrated, and that's what I'm saying. The thing was messed up. This is my first time doing this. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is Leroy Nicky Burns. Leroy Nicky Burns, you know what I'm saying? He had Harlem sold up. He had this thing called the Council. You know what I'm saying? And he was making millions of dollars. And when he got popped, he snitched on his homeboys because his homeboys were fucking well, they was knocking off yeah, that's what you could consider him, but he turned rat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had Harlem sold up. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, this Leroy Nicky Burns, he had this thing called the Council, and his homeboys was knocking off two of his females, right? And I'd be like, man, they wasn't your wives, homie. They was your girlfriends, and you mad that your homeboys have knocked off something that's for the streets. He turned around, snitched on everybody, homie. He was the real Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't going down by my damn self. As a matter of fact, y'all gonna go down and I'm finna get out. This dude right here, I was locked up with this dude. I was at Walla Walla with this dude. His name is George Riviera too, but we call him G. You know what I'm saying? And he had another name. I forgot the other name he used to go by. You know, but G, this dude cool as fuck, man, laid back. You know what I'm saying? Even though he Latino, he didn't discriminate. He didn't discriminate on who we deal with. Cool ass dude. I used to look out for him with phone calls and stuff. He was from the feds. He came to Walla Walla from the feds. You know what I'm saying? Just like Wayne Perry. I ran into him. He was the leader of this crew out of Hartford, Connecticut, called the Los Alitos. You know what I'm saying? The solid ones. And but this they was hitting people. They were knocking cats off left and right. But when you see this dude, you'll be like, no, man, he laid back. I'm talking about coolest dude you ever want to meet. To be honest, a lot of these dudes, man, when you meet them, they so charismatic, man. They laid back, you know what I'm saying. But the ones that solid and stand on their own, and when they fall, they carry the torch like real bosses. Them the ones I salute. You know what I'm saying? So here go Alpo Martinez. You see what I'm saying? Alpo Martinez. He was getting all that money. He laid people down, and we just talked about him when it first started off, right? He was in Harlem getting money, but he started going to DC, you know what I'm saying? And people wanted to knock him out because he was a New York cat coming to DC. And that was a no-go, you know what I'm saying? Back in them days, DC was like, man, no, if you ain't from DC, you know what I'm saying, you can't get paper out here. So he teamed up with this hitter named Wayne Perry. Wayne Perry, I met him at Walla Walla too. You know what I'm saying? Wayne Perry, he was a solid dude. Wayne Perry was his hitter, kept a whole lot of people up off of him. People couldn't touch him because they had to go through Wayne Perry first. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Wayne Perry don't look like the menacing figure, but his reputation speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Even in prison, I like how he got down in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because it was the same way. So you know what I'm saying? Salute to my dude Wayne Perry. He gonna pop up on the screen too. Wayne Perry. You know, they matter of fact they sent him back to 80 Max, 80X because he went out there on the yard, man, and popped some stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Little weight race ride. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just him. He he love his people. You know what I'm saying? He got a thing. You know what I'm saying? You black, oh, he rock with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you not moving right, oh, he gonna get on you. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna talk to you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this dude right here, they let this man go. This dude, he responsible for like 14 bodies, and they let this dude here go just to get Wayne Perry. So you know, in Alpo, when he got out, he got hit. You know what I'm saying? And when he got hit, people thought that he got hit because he snitched, but he didn't get hit because he snitched. He was involved in a road rage, and a dude came up and dumped off on him. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of a road rage. So I be telling people like, man, say when y'all ride, man, y'all don't know who them other people, what them other people got in their car. You know what I'm saying? So your thing is to make it back home safe. You know what I'm saying? You don't go out there in them streets, man. You be missing. You know what I'm saying? You done promise your daughter or your little son that you were gonna do something for him, and you don't make it back home, homie. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that we do once we get out of our home, we try to make it back home safe. You know what I'm saying? So with him, he was still running through Harlem and everything. You know, you had a world that holler about rats. And this is what I'm telling y'all. They condone rats. This right here, this Wayne Perry. This is Wayne Perry. You know what I'm saying? So I had a recent picture of Wayne, you know what I'm saying? But this Wayne Perry right here, you know what I'm saying? He was one of DC's most prolific black hitmen. You know what I'm saying? You can call him a serial killer or what, you know what I'm saying? The man, he did what he did. He put cats in the dirt, man. At the age of 12 was his, I think it was at the age of 12 was his first time putting somebody in the dirt. But I was actually locked up with this dude. When I first came to Walla Walla, I came in and I used to see him, tall dude, you know what I'm saying, slim, you know what I'm saying, always had this little thing because he was Muslim. He had the little kufi thing on his head, you know what I'm saying? And at first I ain't never said nothing to him, right? And one day we was outside and I had spoke to him. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Cause he black. So I try to speak to cats and try to see where they at. Because I used to always carry them tools in there. So I'm hollering at him and I was trying to give him one because I made four ice picks out of the dust mop head ringer, the wild dust mop head ringer. I made four ice picks solid all day, yes. You know what I'm saying? Wayne Perry. So I made some solid ones. I'm talking about they were thick, like about as fat as my pinky. You know what I'm saying? And they were solid. And I went to him and I was trying to give him one. You know what I'm saying? So I hollered at him. I was like, man, what's good? Where you from? He was like, I'm from DC. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah. So we get to rapping, right? And I was like, bro, you be laced up in here? He like, what you mean? I was like, them tools. You know what I'm saying? Them tools. You with the tools? Like, yeah, he pulled his shirt up. Man, this dude, I don't know how he did it, but he had a made a blade about this long, right? Off the side of the bed on the bunks, you got the metal slab about this thick on the bed that keep your mat inside, right? It's a metal slab about this thick. You know what I'm saying? This wide, and then it's real thick, flat, right? So hold on, let me cut this back on. We're gonna have to start back over because my TV be going off after so long. That's just the screensaver. I had put it as the screensaver, so my TV it go off after so long. I've been trying to find out how to make this here stay. You know what I'm saying? How to make the screensaver stay on there, but I don't know. My other TV do though. I need to put it on my other TV and do it on there, or bring the other TV in here. So anyway, yeah. So when I told him, I was like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how he made it though, because it was this wide, but it was like I'm talking about that thick. You know what I'm saying? He got it fired down nice and everything. Got a sock wrapped around the end so he could have grip. Oh, he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? When I seen it, I was like, this. He know what he doing because I know what I'm doing when I make them, right? So, I was like, man, I see you already good. I was gonna try to throw you one. He was like, what you got? I was like, I made these ice picks and I showed it to him. He was like, let me see that. He pulled it out. Ice picks about this long with the handle, thick. He was like, man. He was like, I can get this? I was like, yeah, that's you. That's what I was doing. I was bringing it to you. But I ain't think you needed it because you got one that's a bone crusher. He was like, no, I like to keep them. You know what I'm saying? He like, I love to keep these. So he took it and me and him, we were chopping it up every day. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me about his story, and that's when I found out exactly who he was. I was like, oh yeah, they made the movie paid in full, you know what I'm saying? And this here and that them. Yeah, he was like, yeah, that's the dude. He was like, yeah, the dude's a rat. And he was pissed off how cats glorify rats, right? He was like, man, how the fuck you gonna make raps holler about you can't stand rats, you can't stand this, you can't stand that. But soon as these rats get out, they local celebrities, they hood celebrities, they rap celebrities. You know what I'm saying? They the celebrities to the celebrities, you know? And so I was like, hey, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I be telling cats, man, this day and age, man, it ain't no stop snitching code, man. These people love rats, homie. They love rats. That's just like I had a dude that come up in here without no paperwork, holler about my paperwork. I was like, what the paperwork? I was trying to find it and everything. Yeah, let me become a celebrity. If you got some dirty paperwork on me, put that shit out there. And shit, I make meals. You know what I'm saying? Shit, come on, man. Don't put it out there if it ain't shit. These motherfuckers making millions being rats. I'm trying to get my meal ticket. If you got some snitch paperwork on me, put it out there so I can get rich too. That's what I'm saying. If you got some dirty paperwork on me, put it out there. I'm trying to get rich just like the rest of these snitches. You know what I'm saying? They glorify me. I want my name to be in these songs and stuff where they glorify me. You know what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If if that's what it is. But yeah, like what I'm saying, man, I put this together to glorify, and that's why I told y'all in the beginning. I'm like, this slide in the back of me, I don't know how it's gonna work because this is my first time doing it. So I'm trying to put this together and show you the slides and show y'all these people. Because my dude AJ, I want AJ to come on there, right? I got a couple of different people on her, you know what I'm saying? So I hate that this thing only it shows so much and then it flip, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I need to change my settings. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change my settings so they can flip through real quicker. Let me change my settings on here. My bad, y'all. I'm just finna change my settings. I don't know how that. Let me see. There it is. Let me see if I can change my settings on it. No, not right there. 5 minutes. Let me see. Slide. Minimum. Fast. I want the slide to be fast. All right. That's Brandon. That's Brandon Davis right there on the screen now. Now let me get up out of here. Go back in here. Yeah, so now I'm gonna see how that work. I want the uh I want the slide to slide a little faster, man, so we can get more people to come through so I can speak on more people than just a handful, then it's gone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I did that. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I did it, I did American Snitches Part 1, man, and they took my monetization of it. What's good, magazine? What's happening? Yeah, I was just telling them, you know what I'm saying? I had these cats coming up in here the other day hollering about, oh, your paperwork ain't good, and I heard you read it. I wish I could find some paperwork where I read it, man. These dudes getting rich for ratting. Shit, I wanna put that out there. Hey, say, yeah, I read it. You see if I can get me a Vlad interview. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Vlad paying people 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a Vlad interview or auto dialogue or Cam Capone or some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They got these rats, man, getting these platforms these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you got some rat paperwork on me, give it to me, man. These dudes getting rich for ratting. Nicky Burns, you know what I'm saying? He made a book, The Untouchables, for ratting. You got Frank Lucas, he made the movie. They got the movie out, American Gangster, ratting. You know what I'm saying? Ali, he done just got out and been on just about every major platform it is. Ratting. Come on, man. You had Alpo jumped out, you know what I'm saying? Celebrities putting his name, glorifying his name. Alpo this, Alpo that. Ratting. Movies and everything. Even Alpo, you got Alpo and you got goddamn AZ Phase on. You know what I'm saying? You got AZ Phase on that also ratted, cause he ratted on the dude that robbed him when he came to the apartment. He came home. So both of them rats, and you turn around and try to call Alpo a rat. And this is what I'm saying. Come on, man. What we doing? And that's what I'm saying. And these dudes think they finna discredit me. I'm in here hollering about, oh, you a rat too. Shit, show the paperwork so I can get rich like the rest of the rats then. Come on, man. The world love rats these days, man. It's crazy. Yeah, you ain't got no good paperwork. Shit, show me where it's bad paperwork then. That's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? Enough of that. This is what this here is supposed to be about. This is supposed to be about the American Thoroughbreds, part 1, right? And what I was gonna put on there wasn't enough room for me to put on there, but it was on honor, you know what I'm saying, respect and integrity. You know what I'm saying? For you to be a thoroughbred in the streets, man, a real thoroughbred, and say you're a real thoroughbred, you gotta have those things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have honor, you gotta have respect. You know what I'm saying? Not just one way, but both ways. You respect people, people respect you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have integrity. Integrity have you to where you could be facing a whole lot of time, and your integrity be like, man, say, check this out. This is what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there in the streets doing all this, this is what I signed up for. You know, that's integrity. I got to stay going to this library and try to fight and get myself out. But I'm not finna turn around and throw nobody else up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? That's your integrity. That's what make you who you is. And the reason I did this, if you can see the thumbnail, on the thumbnail, I put women in here too. Because you got women that's more thorough than men these days. You know what I'm saying? I be on my TikTok. And I always tell these dudes that. I be on my TikTok and I have women up in there. Women, they doing her, they making money. They this, they doing all that. You look at the men sitting on their ass. You rarely have men that really have something going on. When they be on TikTok, they sitting there burning their ass up trying to flirt with a female or something. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to get money. Matter of fact, yesterday when I went to my doctor's appointment, my last doctor's appointment, I met a woman. She had tattoos on her. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful black woman, light skinned. I was like, man, say, check this out. You know I do tattoos, right? She was like, oh yeah. Took down my number. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. We setting up a deal right now to do. He said backwards. Yeah, we setting up a deal now to do tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah, it's backwards, homie. It's backwards. These women is standing up and these men is falling off. This is who I was talking about. This here is Sauter. You know what I'm saying? Frey. Now, Frey, he was the one that was trying to get at Alpo. He was trying to rob Alpo. He was trying to stick out. He wanted to knock Alpo ass down though. You know what I'm saying? And Wayne, you know what I'm saying, Zulu, I ain't gonna call him Silk. He go by Zulu now. I forgot his Muslim name, but he go by Zulu now. Zulu was the one that kept Michael Frey Sauter from getting at Alpo. Don't get me wrong. This dude right here, DC, he was a beast. Got a name in DC. This my guy. I met this dude right here, man, and when I first came to the state of Washington, this dude right here, Rob Isabel, cool motherfucker, big dude, you know what I'm saying? Got hands too, laid back, quiet ass dude, you know what I'm saying? But he cool, get his money, and go hard on the female, you know what I'm saying? For real. I seen him when I had moved to Seattle. I seen him at the gas station. He came, gave me a hug and everything. He was so happy to see that I had got out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Beat that life sentence. Another rat. My bad. Another rat. Motherfucking I know y'all know who this is. Rayful Edmonds. You know what I'm saying? He's out of DC. He was the one that introduced DC to the crack epidemic. He brought crack to DC, Washington DC, the capital. This is the man that did it. When he got locked up, that's when Alpo came down. Alpo came down and started taking in the void. You know what I'm saying? But this man here, he was pushing work and calling shots and stuff from his prison cell. And my thing is, when it get too deep for you and you got life, you turn. This right here, this is Zulu. This is Wayne Perry. This is the hitter. This is the hitter. This is the one that was protecting Alpo. You know what I'm saying? And then when Alpo got locked up, Alpo threw this man up under the bus. This man was so much of a savage. Alpo was wanted for 14 murders, right? He was looking at life. He wasn't gonna get back out. The police, the feds made him a deal. We want this man. This man, he more dangerous than you, homie. You see what I'm saying? And this is the one that I told y'all. When I seen him on the yard when he was at Walla Walla, right? And I tried to give him that the ice pick, and he had the banger on his side. He pulled it out, you know what I'm saying? Now this right here, another thorough dude, Supreme McGriff, Kenneth Supreme McGriff, right? His nephew just came home, you know what I'm saying? His nephew just came home, Prince Miller, just came home. These dudes, they had Queens on lock. This the one that 50 Cent do not like this man. You know what I'm saying? Hate this man with a passion, right? That's who he was talking about when he was rapping about the song, you know what I'm saying? He said Supreme was the money man and Prince was the killer. Now my thing is this: why would you want to say some stuff like that on a record? To get you clout. Another rat, right? Out of Memphis, Tennessee. This is Craig Pettis, right? Craig Pettis had direct connect with the Sinaloa cartel. You know what I'm saying? He called a whole lot of hits and stuff. He was trafficking. Matter of fact, this dude, I gotta give him credit. This dude, he was bigger than Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Big Meech, he don't like when he ain't like that I said that, but this dude, he was bigger than Big Meech. He supplied way more than Big Meech. But in the end, he snitched. They try to say that Big Meech did third party snitching, but this dude did direct snitching. I can't confirm that third party snitching. Yeah, Craig Pettis the plug told, homie. That's Zulu again. That's Wayne Perry. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, that's how he was when he was at Walla Walla. He used to be just like that, but he wasn't in grays and stuff. He was in the brown khakis with the white t-shirt with the white toboggan. Not toboggan. My bad. The thing I forgot, Kufield, whatever it is. So anyway, yeah, Craig Pettis snitch. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So I'm going. You got people that's in different states that I was in. You know what I'm saying? That's Craig Pettis again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he ratted. He snitched on some cartel members and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you got people that take pictures with Craig Pettis. They take pictures in prison. It's like a whole lot of dudes around this dude. And that's what I'm saying. They notice these people rats and they still cool with them. Ain't nobody worried about the ratting no more. Long as you got money, you good. You can get past it. But my thing is this: whether a person got money or nothing, you can't dictate, you know what I'm saying, who get a pass from ratting and who don't. You know what I'm saying? A rat is a rat. You gonna condone it, you gonna condone it. That's Kenneth McGriff again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I'm trying this out so I can see how this thing work. You know what I'm saying? And I had just showed this picture, this Supreme, you know what I'm saying? Supreme, he thorough. He ain't ratting, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Supreme, good dude. Matter of fact, he's a 5%er. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know why? This is what I found out in prison. When you go to a prison where it's a whole lot of your kind, that's when y'all get into it and y'all bump heads. I had already showed this too. This here coming back. So I don't know what's going on. I'm glad I did this. I got a whole lot of more people that I want to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, I might as well show y'all on my phone and let this here go ahead and go. Uh, but what I'm saying is, when I was locked up, I used to get transferred. I've been in prisons where it was a whole lot of black people, and I was in prison where it wasn't too many black people, right? In the prison where there's a whole lot of black people, in the prisons where it's a whole lot of black people, you don't get along. Black folks don't get along. You're bumping heads. You don't like this person. You know what I'm saying? He's not from where you from. You know, it's like, first y'all got states. He's not from my state. You know what I'm saying? Boom, it's a beef. You know what I'm saying? I don't like him. When it come down to your state, oh, he's not from my city. So that's a separation. And when it come down to your city, oh, he's not from my block. That's a separation. And when it come down to your block, now it's like, oh yeah, I ain't never like this dude. You see what I'm saying? It's always a separation when you're around a whole lot of people that look just like you, right? But the same time, where go to a prison where it ain't that many blacks, right? Man, you be so glad to see them. Man, what's up? They be breaking their neck to try to holler at you. These people that you know, goddamn it, that didn't like you. They breaking their neck to try, man, what's up? When you come over here? Da, 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 and trying to talk. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they need them numbers. They need that help. They need that support. But when you in a prison where you got all the support and all the help, you motherfuckers ain't coming together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be telling people. You ain't coming together, man. When it's really needed, we don't come together. And that's why when I used to go to prisons, where it wasn't that many blacks. I keep doing the same thing that I'm doing when it's a prison where it's a whole lot of blacks. If I ain't fuck with you over there, I ain't gonna fuck with you over here. You know what I'm saying? I had this motto, what I used to tell people. I used to be like, man, I'd rather go into a battle with only one solid dude than 100 cowards. You feel me? I was at Walla Walla when the race riot broke out, right? Man, black folks were running like hell. You know what I'm saying? Black folks running like hell, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. And then look at this. That's Faison Love and Alpo together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Rats is getting popularity. So cats hollering about I'm a rat. Put that paperwork out, man, so I can get my popularity and be amongst the rich rats, man. I'm trying to get some money around here. But I'm finna show y'all some pictures, man. So y'all can so we can speed this thing up. I'm gonna take y'all to California, man. We finna hit up California right quick. Y'all know who this is? I don't know if y'all know who this is, but this is the dude. His name is Raymond Washington. Raymond Washington, man, he had hands, man. He'll stand up with the best of them, you know what I'm saying? And him and Tookie Williams is said to be the founders of the Crip gang. I'm talking about not a certain Crip gang, but the Crip gang. You know what I'm saying? So that's Raymond Washington. He ended up getting gunned down though, you know what I'm saying? He died in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I gotta give it up. I gotta give it up to them boys, man, because they pioneers. They come from the era where people stood for something, you know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just pushing what it is. We got a whole lot of snitches. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot of snitches, man, that's coming home and getting that bag. You know what I'm saying? Even whether they was a little snitch, whether they was a big snitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they getting a big bag. You know what I'm talking about? So if people got that paperwork on me, please let me get that bag. You know? My thing is that ain't what I'm on. My thing is letting you know who it is. You know what I'm saying? But it said that they did it to protect their neighborhood, man. Because you had police and stuff jumping on black folks and all that. They was the offshoots of the Black Panthers, basically. All right. So we got Raymond Washington out the way. We're gonna talk about Tookie Williams. Tookie Williams, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, when you think about the, yeah, when you think about the Crips, you always think about Tookie Williams, you know what I'm saying, being the, you know what I'm saying, the leader of the Crips, you know what I'm saying, but it was him and Raymond Washington. They was two of the originators of the game. And they had bro, you know what I'm saying? They had bro locked up for murders and stuff, you know. And he was on death row for a long time. And I forgot what year it was. I was locked up when they was finna execute him. And you had Snoop Dogg and everybody, man, trying to protest for him. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why the system was really mad at Tookie Williams. I don't know if y'all know, but when he was locked up, they was trying to get him to give up the inner workings. They wanted him to say, you know what I'm saying, everything about the inner workings of the Crip gang, right? And he was like, nah. He was like, nah, my integrity, he on death row now. He was like, nah, man, my integrity won't allow me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's on death. I'm not gonna give up, you know what I'm saying, the inner workings of my people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why society really wanted him, they didn't want to give him life. If he had gave up the inner workings of how the Crip gang worked, they would have gave him a life sentence. But him being solid and not saying nothing about his people, even though he's telling people, man, leave the gang alone, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with that no more and all this. He writing kid books and all of this. Yeah, he writing kid books. He trying to get kids to turn over their mind. Y'all don't need to be in gangs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong when I did this and that. He was doing that, right? But they was mad because they wanted him to talk about the inner workings of the gang so that they can go and try to dismantle the gang and all this shit and bring down his homies and basically wanted him to snitch on his people. If you really done with the gang, you will tell us who's out here doing these things. And that man was like, I'm not gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they executed him. You know what I'm saying? They executed him. And right now, today, they still try to holler about, oh, he wasn't a changed man. That man was a changed man, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I tell people every day. With the zone of existence that I'm building, the Z.O.E, zone of existence, Z.O.E, the Z.O.E movement, Z.O.E nation, I tell people that every day. I be like, man, say, check this out. Right now, we ain't really a threat. I'm a threat to people that don't matter. When people come up in here and they try to discredit me and talk down on me and all that stuff, those are people that really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I done hear people, oh, we gonna pull up at your house. I'm not worried about that, homie. You know what I'm saying? These people don't matter. I don't lose no sleep on these people. But as I build and I start making noise, as I build and I start making noise, I let everybody know. The people that do matter, they're gonna start paying attention and start looking. And I'm gonna become a threat. So, oh, my dude, he just sent some pictures to me. Look, I'm glad this dude here just sent pictures to me, right? And I told him I was gonna do this. Let me see. Well, I don't want no pictures of his girl. I don't know if y'all know who this is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show y'all a couple of pictures of this guy. You can't see that picture too good. That's one picture. He just sent this to me. 2 pictures. Right? Another one. Y'all ain't heard of this guy here, huh? When I tell y'all who he is, y'all probably heard of him. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. This is my guy, man. He go by the name Haitian Joe. He was locked up in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta chop it up with him. I don't want to get too deep in his story because I'm trying to open up a lane right now so that he could get interviews. You know what I'm saying? Get on a nice platform of interviews. Yeah. Check this out. I'm trying to save his story for the bigger platforms. You know what I'm saying? See, Everybody wants you to be flamboyant and all out there like that. This dude is not out there like that. This dude has his own name. He has his own lane. He get his own money. When he was in prison, he was hustling. All right. Ali Adams was at the prison with this guy. You see what I'm saying? If you ever watch Ali Adams and everything that he say, he try to make it seem like he was an unstoppable force, right? But he was at Atlanta. Him and Haitian Joe, they got cool, just like I got cool with the dude. And the dude fucked me over. He fucked me over before he fucked over Haitian Joe, right? So anyway, him and Haitian Joe, they got cool, you know what I'm saying? So they had some little dealings going on, you know? And Chip basically fucked the man out of some money, you know what I'm saying? So Haitian Joe banged him up, goddamn it, 3 times. Hit him with that banger 3 times, made him jump off the second level and catch the dough. You know what I'm saying? Caught out. Chip sitting in the shoe. Ali Chip Adams. I'm gonna put his whole name out there. If people don't know who Chip is, Ali Chip Adams, the one that got out of prison and started making all the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make airwaves with a man that can vouch that this man is not untouchable like he say, right? And so, yeah, he caught the shoe. Then you had Big Meech and them. They was trying to get him to come out to the yard on the shoe, and he was terrified, didn't want to come out to the yard. They shoot him out to Coleman. When he get out to Coleman, they take him off the yard over there too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's who this is, man. That's my dude, man, Haitian Joe. Right now, I would open up a lane for him, but I think he should get a bigger platform, you know what I'm saying? So that he can have an opportunity to make more money. You know what I'm talking about? But if not, I'm gonna try to work on something, man. But my thing is I'm gonna try to get him some in his pockets. You see what I'm saying? Everybody that I'm dealing with on this thing, I'm gonna show you some other people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we had Tookie Williams, right? This right here, this guy. I don't know if y'all know this guy. He's out of Harlem, New York. Clarence Heatley, preacher. Clarence Heatley, he was I say he was more like Chris Parlow off the Y. When him and Snoop, they was taking them people to the houses and murking them in the houses and all that stuff. Yeah, no, this ain't Preacher Man. This ain't Preacher Man. He just go by Preacher. Clarence Heatley. This ain't Preacher Man. Yeah, this Clarence Heatley. So he used to take people into the basement of the building where they was at. They had this little headquarters, right? And they'll take them down in the basement and slaughter cats down in the basement and shit. You know what I'm saying? In court, that dude, his last words was, "I am who I am." You feel me? I am who I am. I'm a monster, homie. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, my bro, he just hit me up. He already knew what I just said. I was like, man, I wasn't trying to get the picture. Oh, you watching this? You watching this thing, man? All right, yeah. Yeah, bro. I know you watching this because you hit up what I just said. So look, we gonna set you a lane, bro. Even if I can't get you on Cam Capone or whatever, I'm gonna put together a couple dollars, man, and I'm gonna have you on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because your story need to be told and people need to hear it. But I don't think you need to do your story for free, homie. So I ain't trying to get it for free. But anyway, let me keep on rolling with this. All right, Clarence Heatley. Well, I already showed y'all Michael Frey Sauter. I showed y'all him on the thing. Showed y'all Wayne Perry. Okay, my guy. This is a guy that I used to deal with. You know what I'm saying? He was in 80X. I don't know if y'all know who that is. That's Pistol Pete. Peter Rolick. Right? Now, Pistol Pete, Pistol Pete, he's out of the Bronx, man. Soundview Apartments, man. They was getting real money. He was the one that came up with the crew, Sex Money Murder, right? And they was hitting so hard out there to where they had their own little crew, Sex Money Murder. It wasn't no blood set or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when he get locked up, you know what I'm saying? OG Magnum, they was and Dead Eye and all them. They wanted to get him on the team and be a part of a blood set, Sex Money Murder, a blood set. That's how that became. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he had a run in. He had a run in with Bobby Brown too, to where Whitney Houston had to come and pay Bobby Brown fair, you know what I'm saying? Because they were finna hit Bobby Brown up. Yeah, it wasn't at first. Sex Money Murder, what they was their own little crew at first. Until he got locked up and everybody was hearing about what they was doing and what they were putting down out on the streets. And so Dead Eye and OG Mac, they came to him and was like, man, say, check this out, man. We trying to get you to be a part of this set. At first, he didn't even want to do it. And then he went on ahead and agreed to it. This our own set of the United Blood Nation, and boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's when Sex Money Murder became actual blood set. You know, but Pistol Pete, he cool people, man, good dude. Let me see. I'm a I'm finna try to see. I'm gonna try to see who I ain't got to yet. I told y'all about G over there. Oh, this my guy. I don't know if y'all know this dude. He's from Baltimore. He from East Baltimore, right? This dude right here, this is the real Marlo. Don't get me wrong. On the Y, Marlo Stanfield, it was a real dude named Marlo Stanfield, but his last name wasn't Stanfield. His family last name was Stanfield. And they just used his name, even though he was pushing work out there. They just used his name. The story behind it was this dude. This is Anthony Jones, AJ. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Jones. Anthony Jones, man, he was young at the time when he first started getting on, but he was murking, man. That's when they called it Bodymore murdering. You know what I'm saying? Bodymore murdering. So this man, he went to war with this dude named Elway. You know what I'm saying? And then in the end, Elway was older than him. Ellswood, what it was, Ellswood or Elsway, I forgot the dude's name. But yeah, I know. I know. That's the whole point. The thing is trying to get them traction so that they can get their money. You feel me? We trying to get them traction to get their money. I'm actually, he's still at 80 max. He's still at 80 max. He can't get no phone calls or nothing. I'm trying to get with these dudes, man, to see what we could do to actually have traction so we could get them they paper. You see what I'm saying? So in order to do that, I gotta start setting the stage. I set the stage and then see how this here going. And then I hit him up, be like, man, say, check this out, man. Cat's interested in the story. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm not the type of dude that want to glorify the hood. I want to see how Cat's mind is. You know what I'm saying? Now that you've been incarcerated, how do you see life? But these dudes, the reason why I'm coming at these dudes right now is because we have too much glorification of rats in the media. You know? Yeah, bro, I got you. I got you, Joe. Yeah, so we got too much glorification of rats in the media. And we, as black people, we always, when we come up with a gangster name, we want to come up with gangster name like Lucky Luciano. Yeah. Yeah, preacher don't play. Preacher don't play, homie. Yeah. Yeah, you know what you're talking about. So this is what I'm saying. It's a lot of glorification, you know what I'm saying, of rats. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It'll help the next generation. You know what I'm saying? And so We glorifying these rats, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people that actually put these dudes behind bars, but these dudes actually fed the pockets of people. The same people they help. Look, without Wayne Perry, Alpo would have been dust. He would have been gone a long time ago. You see what I'm saying? Wayne Perry protected that man. And in the end, that man threw that man up under the bus and got that man forever and a day in prison. You see what I'm saying? Forever and a day in prison for protecting you. For protecting you, homie. You stabbed me in the back and I protected you. I kept you alive. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. We glorify all of these white gangsters and stuff, these European gangsters and stuff. Lucky Luciano, let me see, Gambino, Yo Goddess, you know what I'm saying? John Gotti, let me see. All these names of Europeans, but we got our own gangsters. But when somebody use one of our gangsters' name to boost they shit, you know what people say? Oh, you Biden. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross, you Biden. You know? You biting that man's name. You ain't the real this here and that there. I ain't never seen nobody come at Yo Gotti like that. You ain't the real Gotti. You ain't no real Gotti. I ain't never seen nobody say that. Lucky Luciano in California. I never seen nobody say that. I done seen the dude, something Gambino. I never heard nobody say, you ain't the real Gambino. But soon as a person use a black person's name, oh, you ain't the real, you lying, you front, you this. And it don't be no other race. It be your own race that do you like that, homie. Cut you down. But let me go ahead and go through this thing. So AJ, you know what I'm saying? AJ, he was a monster. He was a young cat though, and he was a monster. Yeah, Bloody Beaumont. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, I showed y'all AJ. I showed y'all G. I showed y'all Zulu. I showed y'all Pistol Pete. I showed y'all Boy George. Oh, here go another one. Here goes somebody. This man, Poppy Mason. And it fucked me up to where for Dix. You say AJ in Fort Dix now? Cause last time I talked to AJ, last time I heard from AJ, he linked me in. I think it was his somebody close to him, his aunt, somebody like that. We was chopping it up through that. Cause he couldn't get no phone calls, he couldn't get no visits, he couldn't get none of that. He had to do his visit on the screen. He was at 80 Max. Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, when he first got locked up, he was at 80 Max for a long time because he was at he was at Allenwood. He was at Allenwood and he was calling shots on the phone and he got his brother knocked off. And they sent him to 80 Max, and that's why the whole phone system got cut down like that in the feds. So this dude right here, this Poppy Mason out of Queens, he ran with this dude, Fat Cat. You know what I'm saying? Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols. You said who is Pistol P? No, AJ. AJ is from Baltimore. AJ got his brother knocked off, homie, when he was at Allenwood. This was back in like the early, like the 90s, somewhere in the 90s. He got his brother knocked off. His brother name was George Jones or something like that. Cause he called the little dude Nail and he was talking on the phone, and they had the little worded working turkey shit going on, and the feds couldn't cipher the shit. Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm talking about AJ. I knew Pistol P. He was at 80 Max too. Yeah, you're right. So this is Poppy Mason. This guy right here, that's Poppy Mason. He's out of Queens. He used to run with Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols. Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, after he got popped, you know what I'm saying, he snitched on Poppy Mason. You see what I'm saying? This is Poppy Mason was the money man. Fat Cat was the money man. Poppy Mason was the hitter. You know what I'm saying? So after he got popped, boom, he done threw this man up under the bus. Got them holler about all the bodies that man hit. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, he's a real hitter. He was a real dude too. You know what I'm saying? Laid back. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. So that's Poppy Mason. Let me see. Oh, so now we finna get into home team. We finna go down to Miami right quick. Now I could go forever and tell you about the pound and put people about the pound on her, you know what I'm saying? But y'all already know that. So I'm gonna go outside the pound, and I'm gonna try to introduce y'all to people that y'all probably don't know, or unless you was locked up with them or whatever, or you was out there and you know this. But this guy right here, 305. You know who that is? Baby G, you know who that is? That's Bo. That's Bo Brown. Miss Susan out of Overtown. He used to run with the Boopy Boys. Well, he didn't run with the Boopy Boys, and I'm not gonna even say that. That's what the feds say, that he used to run with the Boopy Boys. But everybody had their own clique. Miss Sue and them, they had their thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Kenneth Williams and E4 and them, they had their thing going on in Carol City with the Matchbox projects and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Plex. Plex and them had their own thing going on out there in Little River. You know what I'm saying? At the Silver Blues, the Colors. You know what I'm saying? The Diamond. Yeah. So right, if you know what I'm talking about, 103rd. Yeah, that's where they used to be at. So yeah, they was getting money, man. He was with that clique, that crew, that roundup. Boob and Trav, yeah, Trav, he was a menace. Trav was a menace. That's my guy, Trav. Let me see. I heard. Yeah, that's Bo right there. That's Bo. He got big as hell. When he first got locked up, he was a little skinny dude. Let me see. You know who this is? Black girl. That's a Vonda. That's Vonda Downey. You know what I'm saying? She was getting money out there in Overtown. Not in Opelika, in Overtown. Yeah, that's Vonda. So let me see. We got Vonda. Okay, this OG. This an OG female right here. You know who this is? That's Sinclair. Stephanie Sinclair. She out of Harlem. She was the one that she was running numbers back in the days, man. And her biggest op was the dude, what's his name? Dutch Schultz. Dutch Schultz was her biggest op. You know what I'm saying? But Dutch Schultz ended up getting blammed up. The mafia ended up blaming him up because he was trying to call shots against the police and get police knocked off, and it was gonna bring too much heat. So she ended up winning that war. You know, let me see. Uh, let me see who else I got. Oh, I know you know who this is. You know that guy? That's Plex. That's Arthur. Out of Little, he out of Little River. 103rd. Silver Blues. Colors. They call that area no hoes. You know? Yeah, they was with Booby, Kenneth Williams. I'm not even gonna call him Booby because the police dubbed him as Booby. Because they called the little Operation Booby Trap. You said what? Opalaka? No, Little River. Man, Plex from Little River, bro. The Silver Blue. Now you can say Convertible Burt. He was doing his thing out in Opalaka. Let me see. Ricky Brownlee, he was doing his thing out of Opalaka. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Plex, he'll be the first to tell you, nah, bro, I'm from Little River, Silver Blue, the colors. Yeah. See, Baby G, you know what I'm talking about. Let me see. All right. So, and then we got this one. We got her. That's Brandon Davis. She was running with BMF before they even branched out, you know what I'm saying, and came on out. She was young. Her daddy really was started off a hustling and stuff. And as they came down to Atlanta, she got on with him and shit, and she started trafficking. And, you know what I'm saying, got popped real heavy when Meech got hit. You said Black Blue. Who said that? What's up? Ocean Star, what's happening? Let me see. Huh? Uh I had already shown. All right, now I'm finna show you some dudes that I was real close with, man. You know, this my guy. I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna tell him that I did this too so he can see it. This here, when people be jumping on her hollering about, man, such and such said he your brother. Such and such said he your brother. If it ain't this dude, he ain't my brother. This is my bro right here. We ain't blood brothers, man, but this is my bro. You know what I'm saying? M Trim from Memphis, Tennessee. That's how he looked when I knew him. When we was all doing time and stuff, we was young as hell. That's how he was when I knew him. Little bitty little dude. Right here. You know what I'm saying? That was my brother. I'm finna tell you stories right now with me and this guy, man. I met him Trim. Man. We was at this prison called Grimes, man, in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? I had just made it to Grimes. And M Trim, he was a hustler. Shoot dice, you know what I'm saying, all that. He loved to gamble and stuff. The thing about M Trim, I ain't gonna say he loved to gamble. M Trim loved money. You know what I'm saying? He loved to get money. Whether it's selling work or whether it's gambling or what, he loved getting money. And he was a pretty boy. The females melted on him. The CEO female, they melted on him. The dude didn't even have to talk. I used to have to talk to get me something going. He didn't even have to talk. They just there. So me and him, we got cool. We got real cool, man. And he got transferred. He was at this prison called Brickens in Arkansas. I go to that prison, you know what I'm saying? I had heard about him. I was like, man, people used to come back and be like, man, say, your boy, he out there knocking them. He got a couple of little females or COs out there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? I end up going over there and I see him. Man, they put me in the same barracks this man in. We was in We was in 17 Barracks on the North Hall. So I come in, you know what I'm saying? I needed to get my hair cut. He was sharp with the razors. He'll put the razors on the comb and stuff, and he'll fade me up and everything. You know what I'm saying? Cut me up, and we'll hit the hallways, you know? So I had a couple of females coming to me, you know what I'm saying? Me, I never tried to get past hustling. I just wanted money. I wanted to get my money up. And so I used to hit the hallways, and I used to sit back and watch the doors. He'll go up in the booth and handle his business and stuff with a CO broad, and I just watch the doors for him and stuff. And so uh, every time you see me, you see him. Every time you see him, you see me. Yeah, ain't nothing like that blade cut, huh? Hey man, say so. Check this out, man. We used to spread every night. Me and my bro, we used to spread. We be like, man, you cooking? Like you cooking? You know what I'm saying? We were doing our thing. That's my brother. Cats be coming up in here hollering about, man, such and such said you his brother. That is my brother. I can say that right there. When I got out, that man sent me $100. That man ain't seen me in years. You know what I'm saying? His mama, me and his mama was cool. This is how close me and this dude was, and how much time me and this dude did. You know what I'm saying? That dude mama used to come and visit, and come bring her daughter and have her daughter to call me out. You see what I'm saying? So I can have a visit. But I'm jumping right now. One day, we had a little thing going on. If he see this, he gonna trip out. We had this little thing going on, and we had these females in the booth, and they was shaking their little ass and stuff for us, and you know what I'm saying. And so we was in a pod where it was a whole lot of YTs. You know what I'm saying? They used to work maintenance and stuff. So we was the blacks. They was skates in this pod. So they ended up riding kites and passing kites and getting us moved. They moved M Town. They moved him to what barracks that is? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They moved him to 9 barracks. They moved me to 16 barracks. I was still on the North Hall. I was just right across the hallway. So yeah, I was like, when you look out the window, look right there, just right in diagonal. That was my pod right there. So I go over there. It's a whole lot of hustlers in there. A whole bunch of hustlers in there. You know what I'm saying? You got ballers and stuff like Tennessee. You had Lil Hot Shot from West Memphis. Tennessee, he was from Nashville. You had Charlie C. I think Charlie C was from Little Rock or somewhere. I don't know what Charlie C was from. He was a crypto. You had a lot of hustlers in there. Period. So and then I skipped my other partner. When I moved into 16 barracks, when I first came to Brickets and I moved in 16 barracks, my other dude was in there too. My dude Drop. You know what I'm saying? Drop, he was in there. Drop seen me at the window. And that dude right there he's a super hustler. If I can say anybody get the hustler award, it's Drop. Man, that dude was a hustler on the streets, and he was an even harder hustler in prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to Drop later on. I'm talking about M Trim right now. Let me get M Trim out the way, right? M Trim, you know what I'm saying? When they moved us, M Town, he had this radio. They had this speaker about this big, right? And M Town, he's one of them dudes that he just a cool dude. You feel me? So he moved in the pod, and he set his radio up to where the whole barracks can listen to his radio play. So the next day I go to the laundry room, and I'm trying to put the clothes and stuff up. I see M Town come in. He light skinned, his face red and stuff, and I could tell he pissed off. He was like, man, I need one of the things, man. I was like, what's up? He was like, man, this dude, I was playing my radio late nights, and the motherfucker stole my radio. So I was like, you know who did it? And when he told me who he think did it, I was like, yeah, I know that dude. He did that. So we bounced down there, you know what I'm saying? We bounced down there to the barracks and shit. We don't see the dude. So everybody in the hallways, they know that we looking for this radio and we looking for this dude. So the dude take the radio and he throw the radio in the trash can in the visitation area. The dude that worked the visitation, he seen us. He was like, man, y'all looking for that radio, right? We like, yeah, what's up? He was like, man, it's in there in the trash can. Ma Boulette, what's good, Maurice? So he was like, it's in the trash can in there. And I'm like, what the fuck is doing in the trash can? He was like, somebody came and throw it in the trash can, and I seen him, and I looked and I seen it with the radio. So, M-Town, he didn't want to stab the dude. I wanted to stab the dude up, but M-Town was like, nah, we ain't gonna stab the dude. I was like, that's your call, homie. So we bounced down there. This dude is in his bed, stretched out. So I grabbed the covers. I locked the covers down on him so he couldn't get up. M-Town beating him. We beating the shit out this dude. You know what I'm saying? He balling up and shit. I stretch him back out. M-Town beating him. We kneeing him. You know what I'm saying? We did him in, right? So when we got through, we leaving. I see the dude coming down the other side of the steps while I'm at the door trying to get out, because this ain't my barracks, and I ain't trying to get locked up. I ain't trying to get locked up because I'm out of place of assignment, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get up out of here, but out of my peripheral, I see this dude coming down the steps behind me, right? And I'm thinking he trying to catch the door. So I up with the blade, you know what I'm saying? I turn around on him, and he see it, a big, nice motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He see it. His eyes get big. He go around the long way, and he sat down on the bench. I'm like, what, you trying to catch the dough? He was like, no, you know what I'm saying, and all this shit. So they end up opening the door. I get out. I shoot back to the laundry room. You know what I'm saying? And the dude come down to the laundry room. Well, him and M-Town, they go head up. Boom, 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 right? He come down to the laundry room. M-Town telling him, hey, say, bro, he said he want to see you. I'm like, he don't want to see me. You like, cause if he want to see me, shit, he gonna get some steel in him. I'm gonna stab the shit out of him. And M-Town was like, man, shit, I told him that. You know what I'm saying? And so the dude, him and his homeboys come down there. And I walk up to the door. I was like, say, bro, check this out. That shit that you had going on, that was between you and my homie, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm riding with my homie by any means necessary. But now you want to come at me. You want to ask me to come and see you. I was like, you could do that if you want to, but I advise you to just leave this shit alone. And so he left. And like for a couple of days, I was hitting the hallway, going to the chow hall and stuff, hustling, doing my thing. And a couple of people started telling me that the dude was talking, you know what I'm saying, talking about doing something to me. So I caught him in the cafeteria one day, and we was in the shakedown line and everything, right? And I just asked, I like, say, bro, check this out, man. People started coming to me and telling me that you still feel some type of way about what happened. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, he was like, is it over? I was like, shit, it was over when I left. What you mean? He was like, you say it's over, it's over. And shit, he was a man of his word. I couldn't do nothing but respect him after that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know he was a thief and he run around stealing people's shit, doing petty shit, I couldn't do nothing but respect him because he was a man of his word. He never tried to come back and double back or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I even went to the hole and I seen him and everything was cool. That was water under the bridge, homie. You know what I'm saying? You roll with your homie. I would have done the same thing. That's what we was on. And so right after that happened, I said that like the next week, another motherfucker try M-Town, right? I come to the laundry again. M-Town said the same thing. Man, I need one of them things. I'm like, what's good now? He was like, man, you know this dude, Big Yogi? I'm like, nah, I don't know no Big Yogi, homie. He was like, big old black ass motherfucker from Hughes. I was like, nah, I don't know no Big Yogi, homie. He was like, man, I was like, but what's good? He said, man, I sold him, he trying to buy a pack of cigarettes, and in prison, a pack of tops is $20 all day. I don't care how much cigarettes is in the prison. A pack of tops is $20 all day. And he said the dude slid him a folded up bill. And the bill, when he left, he couldn't open up the bill right then because of the cameras and shit. So he left, and when he opened it up, it was $1. So the dude finessed him out the cigarettes, right? So I went up in my little stash right there in the laundry room. I gave him a blade. I got me a blade. You know what I'm saying? Man, we go to Faux Barracks. Yeah, we go to Faux Barracks, right? We walk all the way down the hallway because we in the main hallway. We got to go through these ride gates, and then we got to go past this first hall. Hey, that's what I'm saying. See, this here was like in the early 2000s. This was like in the early 2000s. I don't know what cigarettes and shit going for now. Shit, that shit could be going for $1,000. So but yeah, like we got to go all the way down in this 4 barracks in each hallway, and this it's a lot of people in each barracks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, shit, that shit go up, homie. The harder it is to get them in, people gonna raise their price. It was easy for us to get them in though. The people that they had to connect to get it in, man, I used to be able to get from 15 to 3,000 packs of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? So I was good. I had a CO, goddamn me, drop that shit, goddamn me outside the tree line. We shoot out there, we get it. You know what I'm saying? We have them people working the tractors and stuff. They go out there to the tree line. You know what I'm saying? They get it. We pay them, goddamn me, 10 packs off every 100 pack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you bring 100 packs in, we'll give you 10 packs. So shit, it was an even swap. So anyway, we go all the way down this hallway, the South Hall, right? We go to four birds. We go in 4 birds, right? For real. Hey, so we go in 4 birds, right? Soon as we get in there, I think some people was calling out before we got in there. They were like, man, shit, they at the door, they at the door. So we get in, and when you get in, it's the day room, right? You can either go downstairs to the bottom tier, or you can go upstairs. The day room is like a middle ground. You know what I'm saying? So you can either go downstairs or upstairs. So as soon as we get in there, I hear this deep voice like, man, who looking for Big Yogi? I look upstairs, man. This motherfucker's a Jolly Green Giant big ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Big black country fed ass dude with a little fro. Hella black, dark ass dude. So the thing about M Town that surprised me, because I know M Town as a pretty boy. He don't have no trouble. He don't really he cool dude. You feel me? Man, M Town didn't, man, he didn't hesitate. He was like, man, shit, Big Yogi, where my money at? And start heading up the steps. Shit, he's serious about his money. That's what I'm saying. M Town be about his money, homie. I don't care how friendly you think this dude is, how pretty boy you think this dude is. You fuck with his money, goddamn it, it's going down. Hey, this dude was probably like 6'6". Me and M Town ain't number got to me like 5'9". This is a big motherfucker. This dude probably like 300 and something pounds. You know what I'm saying? So we both go upstairs. We go up the steps, right? M Town walk up to the dude like, man, where my money at, Big Yogi? I showed you the picture of my little dude, man. And he called me his little brother, but we the same age. So you know what I'm saying? M Town walk right up on the dude like, man, where my money at, Big Yogi? His head right down in the man's chest. You know what I'm saying? He talking to him, you know, like it looked like if you ever seen Players Club when Luke and them came up in the club and shit, and the little dude was talking to what's his name, the bodyguard, and his head was all up in his chest, little nigga. Yeah, that's how it looked. That's how we're looking for real. I'm looking at M Town, and so Big Yogi was like, man, I got your money, man. I got your money. He kept saying that. M Town was like, man, you gave me a motherfucking dollar. You knew this, and they going back and forth. They going back and forth, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm looking in the hallway. I'm steady cutting my eyes back and forth to see what's going down, right? It's a lot of stuff going on in the hallway because it's chow going, all type of stuff. It was like 12. It's like 12 o'clock. So it's a lot of movement. People coming in from work, people going to chow, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff. Police that are walking by the window. So I'm looking to make sure goddamn we don't get caught out of bounds and shit. But I'm also on this here. So I'm like, bro, cause I'm tired of them going back and forth. I'm telling like, man, what my money at? What my money at? And dude, like, I got your money. You didn't even try to talk to me. They steady saying this. I was like, say, check this out, man. I was like, Big Yogi, if you got the money, man, go and get it. I was like, M-Town, if he got the money, man, let him go and give you the money, man. We could just leave. You know what I'm saying? Shit, get the fuck up out of here. So M-Town was like, man, go and get the money, man. So Big Yogi turned around and he get to walk, and I say he walked like 5 paces. And he just turned around slow like, But I'm just saying, Town. And that's when I knew that the dude didn't have nothing. So I was like, man, Town, that dude ain't got shit, homie. I was like, handle your business. And when Town up with the blade, I up with the blade too. You know what I'm saying? Town got to me get the, no, first, my bad, I jumped. Town fired on him. He hit him first. Bam. Then he up with the blade, and I up with the blade. Right? So we on this dude. We on this dude. He fall on the bed. M-Town up on him. I'm on his back. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, right? My dude M-Town fuck around because he's up under the dude. And this is a big dude, so he's trying to stab him this way because he can't stab him up under. He's trying to stab him this way, right? And every time he stab him, he pulling his arm down. And I made this blade myself. This shit is solid, homie. This man bent the goddamn blade up in this dude's ribs. He got it caught up in the dude's ribs and bent the blade up. And I seen that shit. I'm like, Town, now he trying to hit him, and it ain't really doing damage. It's just scratching him up now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Town. I'm like, let me get your blade, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the back of him. Man, we didn't hit this dude like 50 times. You know what I'm saying? The dude almost died too. I gotta say that. The dude almost died. If it wasn't for his size, he would have died. Because it was a couple of times where it got real close to his heart and he almost died. But he made it. We left and he ended up going. The reason I give Big Yogi respect, because when we left, Big Yogi, he didn't stay in the barracks. Big Yogi left about the barracks too. He went down to the shower and he told them people that he got stabbed in the shower instead of in the barracks. This is what he did when he did that. That kept them from going on the cameras trying to look in the barracks and see did he get stabbed. That kept the officers that was on the door out the way so that they wouldn't get charged. So I give a salute to that dude. That was some solid ass dude. That was some solid shit. You bleeding to death right now. You know what I'm saying? You walk your ass all the way down to the shower. You know, that's some real shit. Bro, I tell you, I don't hate on no motherfucker. If you do some real shit, I'ma salute you and I'ma give you your roses, homie. That dude, he's dying. He's bleeding to death. We left. This dude make it down to the shower and he lay down in the shower and he tell the police I got stabbed in the shower and I don't know who did it. Cause it's like 100 and something people that come in and out the shower. Don't nobody know. You feel me? So he was like, man, I don't know who did it. I don't know who did it. And so somehow I don't know, M-Town, when I go to my barracks, I'm in the shower. M-Town, the little female that M-Town was messing with, one of his little friends, she come to the shower where I was at in the barracks, cause I'm on the North Hall. She was like, what's wrong? What's up with your boy? I was like, what you talking about? They taking him to the hole. They say he stabbed somebody. I was like, damn. So I'm coming out the shower and I'm talking about she right there. I'm asshole naked in the shower. She right here getting wet and everything with me, right? So I come up out the shower, right? I'm grabbing my shit. I'm trying to dry off. I can't dry off fast enough. I'm trying to go down there and see what's good. She was like, you ain't gonna be able to make it. They got the whole hallway locked down. They say he stabbed somebody in the shower. I was like, somebody else? I didn't know that the dude made it to the shower. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he stabbed somebody else? She was like, somebody else? I was like, no, nothing. That's when I realized, damn, the dude made it out the barracks and made it to the shower. When she was like, somebody else, no, it's the same dude. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm like, damn. But luckily, the barracks I was in, it was a dude that worked in the hole. He lived in the barracks I was in. So the dude come in from work. He was like, man, I seen your boy come in, man. Man, he going through it right now. He ain't talking to nobody. I tried to say what's up to him. He ain't talking. So I wrote him a letter. Sent it to him. I was like, tell him, goddamn it, shit, Z.O.E sent you this. Goddamn it, read this shit. He did it. Bro hit me back. He wrote me a long letter. He was like, bro, I love you, bro. You a real motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? This. Wrote me a nice little letter. He was like, man, call my mama. Let my mama know what's going on. This. I called his mama. His mama started going through it. I was like, don't worry about it. I was like, I done stabbed a couple of people. I was like, they not gonna get him with a 17-1 because they can't find the blade. I was like, the worst come to it, they gonna transfer him. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Let me see. Yeah, I was like, the worst come to it, they gonna transfer him. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, should I get the news involved? I was like, nah, you good. I was like, he can't get no more time. They not gonna find the blade. She be like, how you know? I was like, trust me. So his friend, the one that was on the door, she called his mama later on that night when she got off. And the next time I talked to his mama, he had sent me a letter and told me to call and shit. And I told him, because his mama kept on telling me, call back, call back, call back. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna keep calling you back. I was like, if your son don't tell me to call you, I'm not gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's just a matter of respect, you know? So she understood, but she was like, nah, call me. Don't worry about that. Call me. And I never would call her until he give me the number and tell me to call her. And so when I did call her, she was like, hey, I told her. She was so happy to hear from me. She was like, I talked to one of his friends that's down there. You know the lady? And she didn't want to say too much on the phone. And I was like, yeah, I know who you talking about. She was like, I was asking her about you. She was like, man, they like brothers. When you see one, you see the other. You know what I'm saying? And all of this. And so she said they got him locked up, and she said they probably gonna try to give him a 17-1 for the stabbing. And she said she told the lady that I told her that they ain't gonna find the blade and that she ain't gotta worry about it. She was like, oh, he said that? Well, they ain't gonna find the blade then. And she was like, that's when I know that you got some respect in that prison, because if that lady can vouch for you and say that you goddamn me actually gonna take care of everything, she was like, I know you got some pull. Yeah, man. My bro, he didn't get no time or nothing. They transfer him just like I said. And me and that man mama is just like this. Me and him, we just like this. Hey, we good. Why don't you have grape soda? I heard that. Yeah, so check this out. I'm gonna show you my other dude. All right. I was finna get ready to get off track. I was getting ready to get off track, man, but I'm finna show you my other guy, man. My dude Drop. I don't want to put it on. The only picture I got his daughter on it, man. So I'm gonna try to make it big. This my dude here, man. Drop. You know what I'm saying? This my dude Drop. I'm gonna tell you about Drop, right? See, me Drop in them time, we was in the same barracks when I first got the Brickets. When I come in, I had my bag and everything. So Drop see me. Drop, he tell people to go down there and help me get my bag and stuff in. Take me upstairs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Soon as I come in, I drop my bag down, I'm fixing my bed. Man, now, Drop, he come to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Drop was a stone cold robber. He locked up for murder, homie. Hey, the dude, these dudes I'm talking about some real dudes, you feel me? He got people that don't like him, but they can't take away his beast mode. That dude's a real dude, you feel me? So I go upstairs, right? Drop was like, man, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, I gotta go to the store and get me this. He was like, go to the store. He was like, man, I want you to hold this here for me. He gave me a radio, a tape player, right? He gave me a tape player, some headphones. He was like, that's you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about these headphones cost like $50. You know what I'm saying? The radio is a tape player. You can't even buy this off the store. No, he walked with a slump. He walked with a slump. He got like this little, you can call it a lean. It's like a little, man, I can't say, where you know Drop from? Where you know Drop from? Yeah, but Drop, he got this little bob, the way he walk. You could probably say he got like a little limp or whatever, but he got like this little walk that he got. It's a little fun to walk. It's distinctive. He ain't got shot. I don't know. I don't know the deep if he got shot or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Drop been locked up for a long time, homie. Drop got life. You know what I'm saying? They shot up these two dudes in the car. But So anyway, uh, well, they supposedly shot up these two dudes in the car. I don't know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the paperwork say. No, he drop is in Arkansas, homie. Drop in Arkansas. He got a state conviction. Yeah, drop in Arkansas. So so anyway, when I get up there, you know what I'm saying, he give me this tape player, he give me these headphones. I'm talking about on GP. Yeah, on GP, he just give it to me, right? He flip his box up. Man, this dude got his whole box covered. See, I'm just getting to the prison. So I ain't really got my motion going yet. Man, that dude got commissary all that to the top of his box. You can't put nothing else in it. And then he flipped his lid up. Man, I see this dude, he over here, he breaking down crack. I'm like, damn, this dude got like an ounce of crack. I'm like, shit, he doing his thing. And so he get to telling me, he was like, man, he throw me a couple packs. He was like, man, you know what you're doing with this, cause this is how he talk. He be like, man, you know what you're doing with this, right? You know what you're doing with this. You know what I'm saying? That's how he be looking too when he be talking to you. Hey, you know what to do with this, right? Trip me the fuck out. But that he cool as fuck. So he threw me a couple of packs, and then he had some cigarettes that he started rolling up into singles, and he gave them to me. He was like, "Girl," and basically he was telling me he wanted me to 2 for 1 the cigarettes out, and so I'm 2 for 1 in the cigarettes out for him, but he telling me, "No, put that in your box." All the commissary, he telling me to put it in my box. He trying to fill my box up. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm sleep. I'm sleep one day, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. He come wake me up. And baby G, this is where I got all my shit from. All my little shit from when I break shit down and all that. This is where everything started. I started learning everything from. This guy right here. He come get me out the bed. He be like, come on, come on, come on. We got some shit to break down and move around. I was like, okay. I go down there. This dude had 2 pounds of weed. I'm talking about some strong ass shit, man. I smelled that shit before I even made it in the bathroom. Man, he had this YT boy and this little homosexual dude breaking down goddamn the weed and shit. So I'm helping break down the weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? We putting this shit in soap. I'm talking about we'll cut the soap open, take the soap out, and you know what I'm saying? That dude, he taught me how to, like, if you using little debit boxes, he showed me how to open the little debit boxes, how to open up the peanut butter containers, how to open up the plastic and shit that's on the soap, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Hey, that dude had some tactics, boy. And he was like, man, we gotta hit the hallways and take these to different barracks and spread it out because they gonna come in. The little YT boy, early that morning, that dude caught flight. He done went and told. Man, them motherfuckers had so many whole squad riders coming up in there shaking our shit down, and they still couldn't find the dope. They couldn't find nothing. I'm talking about we had crack, we had weed, we had Black and Miles, we had Newports, we had just about everything you can name, homie. And they still couldn't find it. I had I had like a half a pound of weed in my box alone. I had dropped pictures. I had dropped pictures. This dude, he got this little CO female that he was fucking with. She in lingerie and everything in a photo album. And I got that photo album in my box. You see what I'm saying? Because he couldn't put it in his box, so I put it in my box because his box was too full. Man, they come shake my box down. They couldn't find the dope. Like when they broke down they did the shakedown. They threw stuff everywhere, right? What I did, I went and took the dope out of my box because I was in the hallway when they came in and shook down the first time. So my box was locked. They couldn't get in my box. So when they left, they doubled back. But I had already made it back to the barracks, and I took the dope and stuff up out of my box. I put it in a a laundry bag. I put it in a blanket, and I threw that shit on the floor with the rest of the trash that they done threw around the whole damn barracks. But I had it like in between the bunks, like the head of the bunks and shit. So when they walked down the aisles, They won't trip over it. You know what I'm saying? Man, the motherfuckers couldn't find that shit to save their life. You know? And so that right there helped me get a boost up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And then shit started slowing down, and that's when that little female came through. Yeah, she basically gave me the whole game on hustling. But when Drop went to the hole, Drop ended up going to the hole under investigation, not because they found the dope. You see what I'm saying? Uh, Drop sent me a message. He sent me a letter through the same birds port I used for M-Town. He sent me a letter, and he was telling me about where all his stuff was at. He wanted me to get it for him and send it to him in the hole. I went and got all that dope, and I gave it back to the birds porter, right? But it was this one dude that was in 20 birds. This dude didn't want to come up off the shit. Every time motherfucker go to him, he always got an excuse. Well, I don't want to go in it right now and this and that there. And I was sending somebody else to talk to him. I didn't go directly and talk to him, but every time the dude come back, he be like, well, he said he don't want to go in there because, you know, say everybody up, he gonna go get it when everybody sleep and nothing. I was like, fuck it. When Chow came, I went over there in his birds. He was taking a shower, and I hemmed him up in the shower, and I put that knife to his neck. I was like, say, check this out, man. I'm gonna send my dude over here one more time. And if you ain't got that motherfucking shit, we ain't sending that shit back out to Drop, I'm gonna stab you where you stand. I left up out of there. The dude come right in the door. He was like, he gave it to me. Just that quick. He was like, he gave it to me, man. He gave it to me. I was like, all right, shit, we good. And then Drop, he sent me a letter back. He was like, man, that's some real shit. I like that. Yeah, they end up shipping my dude Drop though, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I wish I was able to play everything that was on the screen so y'all could see the pictures as they come the right way, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get that shit down pat. What I gotta do, I gotta get me a workstation and have me a computer to where I can bring stuff up when I need to bring it up and take it off and switch stuff out and all that to make good content, you know what I'm saying? But right now I'm on some mediocre shit. I'm using my TV, I'm using my iPad, you know what I'm saying, and my phone. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm making just do out of the smallest amount, homie. So but yeah, them some of my prison stories, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple people was like, man, talk about some of your prison stuff. Talk about some of your prison stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they were like, talk about some of your prison stuff. I was like, I don't really like talking about it because I'm trying to change my whole views and I don't want people stuck on, you know what I'm saying, bullshit. You feel me? Stuck on bullshit, you know? Even though that, don't get me wrong, I'd be lying if I told you that shit wasn't fun. I'd be lying to you like a motherfucker if I told you that shit wasn't fun. But I'd be lying to you, tell you if that shit, if I say that shit was worth it, that shit wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It was fun as fuck, but it wasn't worth it. You know? Hey, in Brickers, there was nowhere I couldn't go, homie. I had every officer around my motherfucking finger, homie. I could be like, man, let me shoot up in this barracks right quick. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go holler at somebody. They'll pop that door. I go up in there and I stab me a motherfucker and I come right back out. Or either I go up in there and you know what I'm saying, put out some weed or something, let the birds get high and I bounce out. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I was able to do that. If a motherfucker tell you that I wasn't hustling in prison, these names that I'm telling you, they'll tell you, goddamn me, everything that I'm saying is true, homie. I don't care. I have a lot of dudes that come in. I have a lot of dudes that'll come up in here. Listen, Ali did what he did. I did what I did, homie. I can't fuck with Ali, homie. When I met Ali, bro, I was goddamn me, you know what I'm saying? I was solid with that dude. I was 100 with that dude and I helped him in a whole lot of ways. It was a little female, matter of fact, a little female that I was dealing with. She wasn't my girlfriend or nothing, but it was a female that I was dealing with, right? I used to have her to look out for the dude and to open up ways for the dude and shit. Don't you know this dude started talking to her? She used to tell me, you know he be calling me and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He be doing this and he be doing that. Like the out of pocket shit. You feel me? But she ain't my bro, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if it was some solid shit, Yeah, but listen to me. Uh, my thing is, if he wanted to get at the broad, all he had to do was tell me, hey, say, bro, let me get at the broad. Go ahead, man. She ain't mine. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That me, if you plug me, if me, we both locked up, I ain't gonna never try to get at, you know what I'm saying, your spot like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. When I left that broad alone, I realized how much they were still dealing with each other. And I still wasn't tripping on it either. You know what I'm saying? What I was tripping on is I had put something together for the give back to Saba Palm, Little Haiti, and the Zoes period. Hey, I appreciate it. In the Zoes period, right? And when I put it out there, he get mad at me because I didn't want to finesse Jimmy Henchman out of $50,000. You know what I'm saying? And he decided that he wanted to try to finesse me out the book. So thinking that I was dumb, like I can't go to the law library and study this law and put this lawsuit in on him like I did. That's exactly what I did, and I got my lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Do I have something against him? You know what I'm saying? No. Do what you do, homie. You know what I'm saying? Do I fuck with you? No. Do what you do, homie. Would I ever fuck with you? No. Do what you do, homie. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And then you said, is we cool? Man, the dude's a rat. I don't fuck with rats. When I got paperwork, when I got paperwork on you, homie, and I know that you did this, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Toodaloo. Everybody that do fuck with you, go ahead and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you know what I'm saying? But having something against him, have I losing sleep thinking about this dude? Nah, I ain't losing no sleep. I ain't, nah. He ain't affecting nothing dealing with me. But it's been 102 minutes, and I'm well over an hour in. So man, Z's up, man. I'll be back up in here next time, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the little run through that I did. You know what I'm saying? When I get consent from cats, I'm gonna tell whole stories. But I can't tell whole stories about people's lives, man, if I ain't got their consent, because I want them to be able to get their money. You know what I'm saying? I told you, like, you know what I'm saying, this. I told you about them, put stuff out there, you know what I'm saying, that's about them that you can get if you do some digging, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But until I get the consent from people, then I'm gonna tell a full story and put it out there the way they need it done, so that we can start making attraction and we can start getting money. I just gave y'all a whole list of people, right? And I say probably like two of the people that's in this group I don't really have a link to. The rest of those people I have links to. So I'm already in the process of trying to get stuff going. You know what I'm saying? So I be talking to them and trying to see, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? They got stuff going on. So a lot of people be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. And I respect it, you know? I respect it. But Haitian Joe, y'all be looking forward to the Haitian Joe, man. I want y'all to start going to Vlad, man. Go to Vlad, go to Cam Capone, go to Auto Dialogue, and hit up them comments and tell them people, man, that they need to get Haitian Joe on this thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When the subscribers and the viewers is demanding somebody, I promise you, they gonna find out how we gonna get this dude in. That man's story need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? And he need to be paid for his story. So that's why I ain't trying to fuck with it, because I ain't got the money to be paying him right now. You know what I'm saying? But if it go a little too long, I'm gonna go ahead and pitch something to him. You know what I'm saying? Be like, man, say, let's go ahead and get this shit rolling, bro. All right. I'm up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay up, man. Much love. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back next time, man.